Hey everyone, this is Scott JUA from Crucible Custom Props, doing a follow-up video for the latest Obi Wan, accurate Obi Wan built on a Roman's hilt. This is also instructions for the owner, so wanted to kind of show a little bit more, just a kind of idea of extra things that I did in the meantime while we're waiting for the very last piece to come in. So went ahead and made a blade plug for it. So there's not too much room. You can't get a real cone look because of where the LED sits on here. But this is the blade plug. It's machined out of two pieces of aluminum, blued on the outside and left the silver on the inside. So you have your blade retention screw right here. You're going to need a small, it's a 440 set screw. You're going to need a small Allen wrench to loosen that up. Now it has a little groove machine on the side, and that's really so it doesn't have create a suction when you put it in, and it's not too hard to get out. But you can put that anywhere. I've just been putting it where the set screw is. But also made is your blade. So this is your blade. It's got, I had to machine a small collar for it to go on the base. So the reason is the balance pipe, an accurate balance pipe, is more than 1 inch thick. So, and all the blades are 1 inch thick. So you need that little bit of extra thickness there so it seats snugly. So when you put this in, let me try and move around here. So when you put this in, seat it down. It's it's pretty snug fit. Turn it clockwise until you feel it go all the way down. Then you'll just tighten up your set screw, nice and snug, and there you go. So now I would not rate this lightsaber for dueling based on the fact that there's so little blade depth there due to the nature of the heat sink and how everything has to go together. There's just not much depth there. It is strong enough to play with, you know, that's not a problem, but I wouldn't hit anything really hard with it. This is mainly just for swinging around and enjoying your lightsaber. You got your blue here, yellow flash on clash, and that's really washing out. Let me try and lock that exposure. Okay, so all right. Lock up. So we can trigger a force sound.
Stretch out with your feelings.
The motion one is always hard. Well, anyway.
Stretch out with
that one's equal. So hard to trigger the swings if I'm not trying to bump the camera, but press and hold, press, tap again.
Sound bank selection.
Escape is not his plan. Escape is not his plan. I must
Over
face
to
it
Obi
alone.
fonts, and there's many other fonts, 12 altogether.
The presence I've not felt since.
This one has a red flash on flash. Don't know if that's really coming through. Let's see. On the video it looks kind of orange, but it is red. There it is. It's quite a contrast.
You should not have come back.
Sound bank selection.
Nebula.
Gray meat.
Off. Revolt.
See if I can find something with a different color here. It's a cyan. The purple.
Sound bank selection.
That's gotta be purple. Let's see what this one is.
Did you see TK2131 yesterday? Sometimes I think that guy's a copy of a copy of a copy.
This is kind of a light purple. A red flashing outside.
Blast that thing!
Sound bank selection.
The Old Republic Crucible. The Old Republic Crucible. Your overconfidence will be your undoing.
It's a lime green. The blue. So anyway, there's many different
Sound bank selection.
colors here.
The Old Republic will
Youngling. Audio player. Audio player.
And you can set it up however you like on the computer. There's no other songs on there, but you can add songs to you want, MP3s, or maybe they're just WAV files.
Sound bank selection.
But
Young audio.
If you strike me down,
that's pretty much it.
I shall become more powerful than you can
That's
possibly
your blade,
imagine.
your saber. The last thing I wanted to show you was when you take this out, just turn it clockwise because things are threaded and you want to make sure that they stay threaded. Even though there's Loctite on all the threads, everything should be nice and tight, but when you take the blade out, just turn it in a clockwise motion as you're pulling it out so you don't inadvertently unthread anything. Put your blade plug back on there. Snug up your set screw. It doesn't have to be gorilla tight or anything, just when you feel it stop. Now for your recharge port, you're going to have an adapter that goes from 2.1 to 1.3 millimeter to charge it. So when you do plug that in, you know, just put a thumb on it, plug it in, and keep a thumb on it when you're unplugging it so you don't pull that out. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything, but it's still just best to just leave it where it is so you don't risk pinching any wires or anything. And then that's pretty much it. Turn it off and you're good to go. So there it is. Now we're just waiting for your adapter for your charger, and then you'll be all set and I'll be ready to send this out. So anyway, that's the first of a few of these that I'm going to do, guys. So the next one will be weathered by me instead of having it weathered by Roman. But when that's done, I will have the next video up and everything. Thanks.